Comes around fast.
This week has flown by. So let's get started. All right, we're at the end of our mat. Go ahead and just start rolling your shoulders. Good, and we'll take a deep breath up here. Exhale, bring your arms behind you and roll your shoulders open. Is anybody sore from our push-ups on Wednesday? Yeah, a little bit sore. Take that left arm up and over to leaning mountain. Inhale, we'll go the other way. Good. And now just on your own with your own breath, take it back and forth. Just really loosening up the sides of our body and our spine. Find your breath here. Let's do one more on each side. And inhale up. Good. Bring the hands to your legs. Straighten your back. Arch the back into standing cat or cow. And then roll up into standing cat. Back down into cow. All the way up into cat. Good. Come to standing extension. Exhale and fold. Good. Just take some time here to breathe in this space. Knees can be soft. Good. I just want you to step halfway back with your right leg. Good. And unhinge. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge, and fold. Splitting your fold. And now step all the way back with that right leg and come up to a high lunge. Right hand to the floor. Revolve your lunge. Both hands to the floor. Step back to your downward dog. And just pedal those legs. And come forward into your plank. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale. Sweep the body up. Come up to tabletop. Good. And we're just going to cat cow here, moving through the spine. Remember, we want to exhale in the pose. And then, inhale in the pose and then exhale through the pose so that we get that rib cage expansion. Walk your knees out and sit back into child's pose. Just go as far as you can if you're still tight. Good. Go ahead, come back to tabletop, tuck your toes. Lift to downward dog. Good. When you're ready, step forward with your left leg and then your right leg. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, unhinge. Come up to the top and find a breath into heart center and mountain pose. Good. Inhale. Hands go to the top of your thighs and drop right into standing cow. Exhale into standing cat. Exhale down into standing cow. Exhale up into standing cat. Straighten the back as you go into standing extension. Take a deep breath. Exhale and fold. And we'll take our left foot, step halfway back, unhinge, take a breath, and forward hinge and fold, splitting your fold. Step all the way back with your left and come up to a high lunge. And left hand to the floor, inhale, and exhale. Find your revolve lunge. Both hands to the floor. Step back to downward dog. And we'll come to plank. And chaturanga to up dog. Ease those hips back. We're going into tabletop. And just on your own here, cat cow. And then take those knees out, sit back in your child's pose. Good. Come back to tabletop, tuck your toes. Up we go into downward dog. And when you're ready, step forward with your right leg. And then with your left, inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, unhinge, take a big breath, come to mountain pose and prayer hands. Good job. Inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Now bend your knees, lift your gaze, and we're coming up to chair. You can bring the hands into prayer or bring them all the way up. Either way, pull those shoulder blades down into your back. Breathe. Good. Now bring the hands into prayer. If you're not already there, we're going to come up off the heels, squeeze your knees together. Now drive your hands backward. And let's see if we can straighten those legs and hinge. Come all the way back down. Come up through chair. Put your hands on your hips. And we're just going to pull back. Come back to center. Inhale. Sink back into your chair. Again, hands can be here or up. Be active through the center of your legs. Squeeze them together. And bring your hands to prayer if they're not already there. And on your exhale, lift your heels. And then we're going to reach back and try to straighten. This is diver's pose. Sweep up through chair. And exhale into prayer. We got one more. Inhale and exhale into chair. Again, hands can go up or stay in prayer. Lift your heels and dive. Good. Now, from diver's pose, I'm going to fold, but look, I'm staying up on my toes. See if you can reach the floor up on your toes. It's okay if you can't. If you can't, just go to fold. If you're still up on your toes, take a breath. And then exhale, just lower your heels. Good. Hands to the floor. Step back with your right leg. Turn your right leg. And spiral up into warrior two. Find that beautiful alignment. Think about the lines that you're always climbing up me. Think about the lines you're creating with your body. That hurt. Good. Take a deep breath. Straighten, kick that right hip away, and go to your triangle. Good. We're going to stay straight and come all the way up to reverse triangle. And we take another big breath. Turn down the right side of your mat. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Reach through your legs. Palms up. Relax the crown of your head toward the floor. Good. Walk back to the top of your mat. You'll be in a lunge. Take your left leg up to three-leg dog. Push that right heel down. Exhale, knee tuck. So drive your forehead towards your knee and your knee towards your forehead. You'll shift forward a little bit, but not quite plank. Inhale back up and exhale. Now, as you go back up, really try to get a squeeze in the glute here and the leg. Exhale and lift. Exhale and lift. Exhale and lift. Two more. Exhale, lift, exhale, and lift. Find your plank. Chaturanga up dog. Now lower that all the way down. Extend your arms out in front of you. Good. Now we just used the left leg and the right arm. Well, we used both arms, but now we're going to use the left leg and the right arm. So take a breath. Squeeze your core up in around your spine. Exhale. Lift the left leg and the right arm and put it back down. We're going to do the same side. Left leg, right arm, and down. 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 And up, and down, and up, and down. Very good. Slide your hands in by your heart. Now we're going to go up to tabletop. I have a hitchhiker on my back. Now we're going to do the left leg and the right arm again. So lock in the core, find your neutral spine. When you're ready, here we go. Inhale, exhale, left leg, right arm. Inhale, set them both down. Exhale, left leg, right arm, and set them down. So we're not doing bird dog. We're just doing extended table. And down, reach away, and down. Really try to lengthen your spine here. Reach away, and down, away, and down. Two more. Away, down. One more. Away, and down. And sit back in child's pose. Roll up to your shins. Good. Take a big breath. We're going to take the left leg. So that's the leg we've been using. And step forward into lunge. Are you being needy? You know. Good. Now I know you feel your right hip flexor, but really try to release into this left hip. Put your hands on the floor to the inside of your knee. So walk this left foot a little wider if you need to. And then just relax your hip. Let that knee fall open. Good. Bring your leg back up. Take a breath and tuck your back foot. Step or come up to lunge first. And then step in to standing extension. Big breath in and fold. Good. Unhinge. Roll your shoulders. Good. Now, before we did chair. So for this side, leading to our all of our right-legged work, we're going to do single leg chair. Take a breath. Come to mountain pose. Get your balance on your left leg. So spread out those toes. Take your right leg up, cross it over, and sit into your single leg chair. Now your hands can be up, they can be out here, or even just in prayer. Someone is very needy today. Ow. Dude. Ow. Good. Lift that. And just bring your hands behind you. We're going to go right to the other side. Inhale. Left leg lifts. Find that chair. You don't have to do what you did on the other side, wherever you want those hands. Inhale. Hands behind you. Roll open. And back up. Inhale. Right leg lifts. Inhale. Open up behind you. Well, really, you're opening up in front, right? Good. And up. Left leg. And inhale. Good. Reach. Feel those collarbones spreading apart. And we're going to change it a little bit. Inhale up. Go to your right leg lift. Good. Now take a breath. Pick up that knee and wrap a little bit tighter. Right leg is on top. So we'll take the right leg or the right arm underneath. Find your shoulder wrap. You can give yourself a hug. You can just hold it here too. This is eagle pose. Squeeze your legs together. Sink a little deeper if you can. Good. And lift. Open that out behind you. All right, last time. Left leg up. Sink into your chair first. And then we wrap tighter. Left arm goes under. And sink. Pull those shoulders down. Sink a little deeper if you can. And come out of that. Very good. Roll open. Last time, reach back and inhale up. Exhale, 2 standing extension, and then pass that into your fold. Step back with your left leg and turn that leg as we come up into warrior 2. Good. Straighten, kick your left hip away. Enjoy that triangle. Exhale as you open up the core toward the ceiling. And now inhale as you unhinge, keep the legs straight. Right arm goes up, left arm goes down. Reverse triangles, push down through the legs. And then inhale, turn everything down the left side of your mat. And relax into this wide-legged fold. Turn to your lunge, so the top of your mat. And you'll take your right leg up into 3-leg dog. Take a breath. Exhale, knee in, forehead in. Inhale, squeeze that leg up top. Exhale, squeeze the glute. And in. And up. And in. Try to take full breaths. Don't go too fast. You have 2 more. Find your plank. Chaturanga to up dog. And lower that all the way down. Extend your arms and legs. All right, so now we're going to lift the right leg and the left arm. Pull your core in first, shoulders out of your ears. Inhale. And let's go. Exhale, left arm, right leg. And inhale down. Exhale, same side. And inhale. Exhale and lift. Inhale and lower. And lift. And down. Lift. And down. Lift. One more. Hands circle around, come by the heart. Press yourself up to tabletop. Find your center, neutralize that core. Inhale. Right leg, left leg. Right leg, left arm. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, push away. 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 Inhale, down. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Knees go wide. Child's pose. And roll up onto your shins. Take your right leg forward. Good, and just relax here. Really try to sink. I know you feel this hip, but try to sink into this hip, the right hip. Good. And we'll set our hands on the floor and then just relax your hip open. Good. Reset. When you're ready, lift your lunge. Take a breath, step in, and let's go to standing extension. Exhale and fold. Good. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, and unhinge. Roll your shoulders. Good. Take a breath. Hands come into prayer. Inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Should feel like you can go farther now. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale up to high lunge. Twist your lunge. Open up to warrior two. And let's find triangle. Try to reach a little further, legs a little longer. Good. Turn to a lunge. Take your left leg up to three-leg dog. And let's open that up to our left. Looking under the left arm. Open the hip, pull your heel into your hamstring. Big inhale to reset it. And then exhale, come forward. Set that leg under us for pigeon. Modify where you need to. Really try to take that leg out long behind you. Should feel pretty good in that hip today. Good. Walk yourself up. Have a seat on your hip if you're not already there. We're going to take the right leg, that's your back one, around. Put your knees or feet together. And we're just going to relax into bound pose here. You can walk your hips toward your heels. Find that posture. Good. Come out of that. Now listen, take your legs, put them both off to your right. So you're sitting back on your left hip. Inhale up, stack your shoulder and your hip, and then exhale and lean into mermaid pose. You want a little more? Look up at that hand. Good job. Go ahead and take your hands to the floor, and you're just going to bring yourself to tabletop. And we're going to enjoy a thread the needle here. So inhale up with your left, and then exhale. Put that left shoulder down, spiral through. Find some deep breaths. Make your way back to tabletop. Inhale up with your right. Exhale, put the right shoulder down. Again, find deep breaths here. And we put our hands back to the floor. Tuck your feet and go back to downward dog. Just enjoy your breath as you walk into standing extension. Exhale and fold. Inhale, standing extension. And now bend your knees, fingertips to the floor. Step back with your left leg. Come up to high lunge. Twist your lunge. And then we'll spiral open into our warrior two. And triangle. Good. Turn to a lunge. Take your right leg up to three-leg dog. Open everything to the right. Push the left heel down. Right heel into the right hip. Looking out to the right. Inhale, reset that. And then bring it all forward for your pigeon. Reach back with that left leg. Get yourself set. Take a breath first. And then bring yourself to where you want to be. Maybe that's staying at the top. That's okay too. Good. From here, you'll take your left leg around and we'll be in that bound pose again. Maybe you go exactly where you were the first time. I'm going to add a fold this time. Good. Go ahead. Take all of the legs to the left. So we're back on our right hip. Take a breath up and we'll exhale to our right. Want a little more? Look up at that right hand. Bring your hands to the floor. And we'll just come to tabletop. Good. And this time I want you to walk your knees wide, toes together. Now walk your hands away, roll your shoulders back and drop your heart to the floor. Playful puppy. Think about pressing your elbows towards each other and into the floor. And walk this back up. Swing the legs around. Instead of walking in to fold, we're just going to do a seated fold. So walk those sit bones away from the top of your mat. Inhale up. Squeeze your legs here. Exhale and fold. Good. Bring yourself all the way down. Feet to the floor. Hands on the floor. Take a breath. Exhale. Push up into a bridge. Good. Lower the bridge down. Inhale, lift the knees, arms out, and then exhale to the side of your choice. Come back to the center. Put your feet down. Take a breath and lift into your bridge. Slowly lower that down. Inhale, knees come up, arms out. Exhale to the other side. Come back to the center, put your feet down. Exhale, back up into a bridge. Slowly lower that down. Now take your hands, clasp them behind your head. Let your elbows point to the ceiling. Relax your head into your hands and just gently pull the chin toward your chest. And just slowly release that down. Just begin to breathe. Find a comfortable position. Begin to notice your breath getting deeper. Relax your belly. Feel the back of your throat relax as your jaw relaxes. The back of your neck relaxes. Welcome the stillness you feel in your joints. Begin to feel your body in contact with the floor. Take a few moments to breathe into your belly, feel your back release, and then roll to one side. And when you're ready, join me seated. And just when you get seated, relax your arms on your lap and just take your head side to side. Good. Take your hands, interlace your hands, thumbs together, and just hold here for just a moment. Feel this roundness. Good. Keep your hands together. We're going to inhale up, And exhale, come straight down to your heart. And God bless you. Namaste. Have a great weekend, guys. Let me know if you have any questions.
You need a cat carrier,